Hi, hello, and welcome back to another video of me desperately trying to get back into art making and art and using my sketchbook again. I think this is gonna be the new intro of every video that I'm making with my sketchbook for a while, because as you probably saw in the title, I have to be very honest with you. I made a video about getting back into art a few weeks ago, and honestly it was a lot of fun to make, but ever since then I'm still having a hard time starting, and I really thought making this video will help me a little bit more because I felt really motivated. I really wanted to get back. I saw that my art actually did not get worse, but still, with tackling a 9-to-5 job and coming home very tired, at least currently, it's been really hard to get back into it and actually open my sketchbook, because I don't know, something in me is still scared, I think, because I come back from my job and I really don't want to disappoint myself with like a sketch I don't like or something. At least I think it is that. So I've been trying to come up with like a way of me to just start, like to just open the sketchbook, be messy, which is what the sketchbook is for, and just have this outlet of I'm just gonna do whatever, and if it turns out bad, it turns out bad. So this was one of those pages for me. I really wanted to just try out something new, try out whatever I want. And if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen me gushing over this one particular book, which if someone would have told me like any time of my life before now that I would enjoy a cowboy romance book at one point in my life, I probably would have just laughed at them and showed them the door. But I was curious and kind of like wanted to, like, it was funny, I saw it and I wanted to try it out, and ever since then I have really liked those kind of books, which is weird. And I really wanted to draw this theme kind of a little bit, so I just went on to Pinterest and looked for a few references that I thought would be somewhere in my comfort zone but still a little bit different to what I usually draw. And I saw a few references and I just flipped open my sketchbook and told myself I'm not gonna think about this too much, how I want the end product to look and how it's gonna turn out, if it's gonna turn out good or something. I don't know if I'm the only one, probably not, since everyone has some kind of like there's always a cluster of people who struggle with the same thing, but I really struggle drawing hats, so I just knew that this will be fun but also somehow out of my comfort zone, especially drawing it with a pen and not having the comfort of erasing something if like a hat turns out too big, too wonky, whatever. I just have to fix it on the paper. But something about that just like made me loosen up a little bit more. I already made a video once about why it is good to sketch with a pen, where you just don't have the chance to erase what you did and you have to think about it in, I think, a little bit of a different way. Like I feel it with myself. I think different when I know I can't erase and I just have the pen, and I study differently. Like I look at the reference completely differently. So I really wanted to do that, and now I trailed off. Now I forgot what I wanted to say in the beginning, but yeah, I think I was talking about drawing cowboys is completely out of my comfort zone. And also, While I was there out of my comfort zone, I thought I'm gonna use these little text markers that I got gifted for my birthday, I think, or was it Christmas? I actually forgot, but I have them for a while, and I think they're really cute. And if you look at them the first time, it's those little like bears, so I thought they're gonna be really pastel-ish, and this was one of the points where it was also like, I'm just gonna use pastel colors to just keep within my comfort zone and like not have something too bright. But as you can already see on the paper now, it really surprised me on how like bright they are, how like much color there is. As soon as I drew on the shirt of the first sketch, I was like, oh no. And then I just went for it, and that also was completely out of my comfort zone. But I just, like, at this point it was just like, I'm just gonna sketch whatever on this page, and I think it helped a lot. So yeah, if I have one tip for you, it just, like, if you feel at the moment like you'd want to draw something, if you have like an obsession that where you're like, maybe I'm not able to draw it, just try it, and probably you're gonna surprise yourself, because I felt that with this page. I actually really like this page. I'm trying to come up with a certain style recently. I feel like I'm trying to find my aesthetic a little bit, and this page really helped a lot with it, and the one previously, but I didn't record that one since I was just laying by the lake with friends while they were reading books, and I only had my sketchbook with me, so I was kind of forced to draw, which is also like another thing I could recommend. In the moment I was laying there and I saw everyone reading, and I was like, why didn't I take my book with me? I kind of also just want to relax and read. But since I only had my sketchbook with me, and we were kind of just relaxing in that way, and I also didn't want to distract my friends from their thing, I was forced to draw something, and that also like resulted in another sketchbook page that I really liked, because I was in this atmosphere already where I couldn't get distracted by anything else. I had to do it, and it kind of it helped a lot. So like once I'm done with this sketchbook, you're gonna see the page. I'm probably gonna talk about it when I flip through the sketchbook. But yeah, all in all, this page was a lot of fun, and I hope I can do more of these pages, and I get to like get myself to a point where this comes naturally to me again, just like it did in my teenage years and early 20s, where I was just sketching, I think, non-stop into my sketchbook at any opportunity that I had. And I think I personally only have to get into the habit again without being scared and having certain expectations for myself. So I actually came up with a little little rule for myself, because I stand up very early in the morning anyway, and I might do a little vlog on that soon. So I stand up quite early, and I don't have to be at work this early, so I want to try to draw every morning because before I go to work. So let's see if that holds up, but I'm not sure. But now that I said it out loud, it might work. Maybe I'm holding myself accountable by doing this. But yeah, this is my way of kind of trying to get back into the habit again. But yeah, we're gonna see. I'm gonna be on vacation for a while now. I think I earned that. I didn't take vacation for like most of the first half of 2025, so I'm very excited for that. I hope that kind of resets me too, and yeah, it really makes me realize how important rest is for your brain, for just everything. I really felt myself like just being at this point where I just need rest. So maybe this will help me too, and I will draw a little bit more, and that's why I also didn't push myself too much to draw in the last 1-2 weeks, where I just felt like, okay, I just need to get through it to get to my vacation days. But yeah, I'm rambling a lot, and I trailed off from the actual topic from the page, but there's actually not too much for me to talk about, other than I'm probably gonna read a lot more books like that. If you in any way, shape or form are also interested in books, I do have a GOODREADS. I do like to connect with people on there just to see what other people are reading and how they rate books. So yeah, and also on my Instagram I talk a lot about books, especially on my personal channel. So you're probably gonna see me ramble about this a lot, but I actually like read a lot of different genres, so whatever. Just a little self-plug, but yeah, I would love to like also talk a little more about books maybe on here. I did in my last vlogs, but it's a lot of fun for me. It's a lot of like, it's a big hobby for me. So yeah, but this was the result for this page. And let's see where this obsession takes me. But I also have like a lot of other themes also from books that I want to draw. Maybe I'm gonna draw some fan art for specific books. I did finish Iron Flame recently. I would love to draw some dragons. And yeah, just in general, themes like this. Some fan art, you know, I love fan art, so I have a lot of ideas. I still have the winning art that I have to finish from the Untamed, so let's see about that. Maybe there's a video coming soon on that, because I really want to finish that illustration too. Anyway, I'm rambling a lot and this sketch is almost done, so I hope you somehow enjoyed this video and my random rambling. Maybe like the few tips in the beginning helped you, or just at least like gave you some encouragement that if you're not drawing a lot right now, you're not the only one. We all have stages like that, and we just kind of have to motivate ourselves back into it, but it's not a bad thing to take a rest. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna go on vacation now and see you in the next video. Bye bye!